does it feel to be back home?
Well, this week I've walked through the place twice, and the first time I thought maybe I'll get my head knocked off when I walked through the door, but no, it's been a long time. I haven't actually walked through this facility since it's been like this until this week, so it's nice to be here, and I'm looking forward to the next phase.
Do you think you need to adjust, or does it still feel like home?
No, it's certainly different to when I was here many years ago now, Rooch, but I'm looking forward to the next chapter of my journey. Playing days are done and dusted now, and moving to the coaching ranks, which I'm really excited about.
Was there an opportunity at Adelaide, or did you feel that you had to get away and do something different at a different place?
Yeah, look, towards the back half of the season, there was a role spoken about at the Adelaide Footy Club, one that I certainly wasn't going to jump at with the first offer that came in as far as what I was going to do after my playing days. But sitting back thinking about it, I think the best thing for me going forward and my own development is to go somewhere in a fresh environment, and right now Port Adelaide's the best fit.
So what's the long-term plan? Is there a genuine plan in your mind as senior coaching and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, that'll pan out over coming years, no doubt. And once I get into the swing of things here and learn, I've got some great people to learn from here, a really experienced coaching group here. So in coaching terms, I'm really raw at the moment and looking forward to learning myself, and where that takes me, who knows, but quite excited by the future.
Was the year in the SNFL good for understanding what will be required as a mentoring sort of coach here?
Yeah, look, it certainly was. And I look back on the last season now, and in perfect world at the start of the year I would have played a whole lot more senior footy than what I did. I only played the one AFL game this year, but in saying that, spending 12 months in the SANFL with our younger guys at the Crows at the time that were coming through really opened my eyes to helping players learn and understand the game themselves. Seeing the kick that they get out of stuff they've practiced during the week and watching it unfold in games. And I've also learned a lot about myself and the appreciation for what the younger guys go through when they come into an AFL system. So hopefully now that I'm here and the 12 months that I've had dealing with the SANFL system and the younger guys that come into the AFL system, I'll be able to pass on some information and work closely with them.
Of the Port playing group, who are you keen to work with? Who do you think?
Well, there's some great young talent coming through, and we saw a couple of the guys play some AFL games this year in Power Pepper and young Adelaide. Drew's another young player that hasn't had senior experience yet, but there's three names there that have got long futures ahead of them, and you can throw another couple in that mix as well that I'm excited to work with.
How are you going to deal with showdowns?
It's a good question, and in the last 24 hours I've actually been asked that quite a bit. I've had a few messages saying, what the hell are you doing going there? And then I've had a couple of messages saying, welcome home, but we'll see. Like I said, coaching's different to playing, but looking forward to what it holds.
Who spoke to you? Tell me, how did this particular thing come about?
Well, I've had a lot of family that are actually Port supporters and have been for a long time, but people at the Adelaide Footy Club have also messaged me wishing me all the best, so it's nice to receive some good messages.
What about the initial contact from Port Adelaide? Was that a matter of Ken giving you a ring, or How did that come about?
Oh no, I've left most of it through my management group to sort out. As I said, I was working through a number of things to work out where the best fit for me was after 17 years in the AFL system as a player. I've already touched on the fact I was never going to jump at the first option that came my way. I wanted to wait and soak it all up and work out what I wanted to do and the best fit there, and I left it to my manager to talk with clubs and other things that were there at the time, and like I said, Port Adelaide's the best fit, and I'm really excited about the future.
What's the simple definition of the job? What's the actual role? Is it match day coaching with Vossi as well? Or?
Yeah, so at this stage it's a midfield development role. So I'll work closely with Michael during the week, and then on the weekends I'll work with the Sandful team as a midfield coach there under Matthew Loken, which I'm really excited about as well. Went through school with Matty Loken and played a number of junior games with him as we were growing up, school footy, so it's going to be an exciting year.
How have your early conversations with Ken gone? Can he give you a bit of a ribbing about you since you've been gone?
No, really good. Really like what Ken had to say, and after my meetings with Ken and the rest of the coaching group, and I've already touched on the experience that group holds. Really like what he had to say, and again, excited by the future here.
I just wanted to ask, you said you wanted a change of scenery and you didn't want to jump straight at the first offer the Crows gave you. Can I ask why that is?
Well, the fact that I've been at the Adelaide Footy Club for 13 years, I pretty much know the place like the back of my hand. A wonderful environment, really enjoyed my time there, but I think the best thing to help develop myself is just to get out of that place where I've spent so many years and go to a fresh environment and hopefully learn some new things from different people. And again, the experience of the coaching staff here is something I'm looking forward to working with.
How long is it going to take to get used to this?
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've worn these colours, but look, it's exciting. It is exciting, and looking forward to the role.